Ever wondered what are the 10 best foods in New York City? Well, strap in your taste buds, because we're about to embark on a delectable journey, a culinary adventure like no other. We will traverse the city's bustling streets and charming neighborhoods, sampling the best of the Big Apple's food scene. From iconic pizza slices to innovative pastries, each dish is a testament to New York's vibrant, diverse culture. Ready to start this delicious journey? Let's dive into number 10. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have the iconic New York-style pizza. This isn't just any pizza, it's a culinary experience that embodies the spirit of the Big Apple. Known for its thin, crisp yet flexible crust, this pizza is typically hand-tossed and generously topped with tangy marinara sauce, a blend of mozzarella and provolone cheeses, and a variety of toppings to suit any taste. You'll find it in neighborhood pizzerias across the city, each boasting their own unique recipe. What sets it apart? It's all in the water. New York's tap water is often credited for the distinct, unbeatable flavor of the dough. Baked in a high-temperature, coal-fired oven, the result is a perfectly charred, slightly smoky slice of heaven. Fold it in half, take a bite, and savor the taste of New York. A trip to New York is incomplete without trying this pizza. Now, on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have the classic New York hot dog. The hot dog, an iconic symbol of New York street food, has a rich history in the city. It's believed to have arrived with German immigrants in the mid-19th century and quickly found its way onto the streets of the Big Apple. From there, it's been a love affair that's lasted more than a century. The New York hot dog is not just a quick bite, it's a culinary experience. It's typically served with a smear of mustard, a spoonful of sauerkraut, and a generous squirt of onion sauce. The result? A flavor-packed treat that's as New York as the Empire State Building. You'll find the best hot dogs at timeless stands like Nathan's Famous in Coney Island or Gray's Papaya in Manhattan. These places have been serving up mouth-watering dogs for decades, and they're a must-visit for any traveler. Moving on, let's see what's at number 8. At number 8, we have the beloved bagel and lox. Now you might be wondering, what's the fuss about a bagel with some smoked salmon on top? Well, let me tell you, this isn't just any bagel sandwich. The bagel and lox is a culinary masterpiece that's been a staple of New York's food scene for decades. Dating back to the late 19th century, this dish was brought to the city by Eastern European Jewish immigrants. It's a simple yet delicious combination of a plump, chewy bagel, cream cheese, smoked salmon, onion, tomato, and sometimes capers. Each ingredient comes together to create a symphony of flavors that's hard to resist. There are countless places to try this delightful dish, but some of the best include Russ and Daughters on the Lower East Side, Barney Greengrass on the Upper West Side, and Essa Bagel in Midtown. Each offers their unique take on this New York classic. Ready for number 7? Let's keep going. Number 7 brings us the hearty Manhattan clam chowder. Ah, the Manhattan clam chowder, a delectable bowl of warmth that has been a staple in New York City for decades. Unlike its creamy New England cousin, the Manhattan clam chowder is tomato-based, giving it a vibrant red hue and a tangy flavor. It's a hearty mix of clams, potatoes, onions, and a medley of vegetables, all swimming in a savory broth that has been slowly simmered to perfection. This soup tells a story of generations of New Yorkers, of the city's rich immigrant history, and of the bustling seafood markets that once dominated the Manhattan waterfront. You'll find the best bowl in the city at the iconic Grand Central Oyster Bar, a New York institution since 1913. Here, the chowder is prepared with love and served with a side of history. So, next time you're in the city, don't forget to try this classic dish. Now, let's see what's up next at number 6. At number 6, we have the humble yet delicious New York pretzel. This iconic twisted treat with its glossy brown exterior is more than just a snack. It's a symbol of New York's vibrant food culture, offering a delightful blend of chewy and crunchy with every bite. Pretzels have been a part of New York's culinary scene for over a century, having made their way into the city's heart through German immigrants in the mid-19th century. Today, these doughy delights are a staple on nearly every street corner, from bustling Times Square to the serene Central Park. But where can you find the tastiest pretzels in the city? Well, that's a matter of personal taste, but some popular spots include the legendary street carts, traditional bakeries, and even some high-end restaurants that have put their gourmet spin on this classic snack. And there you have it. The New York pretzel, a golden, salty gem in the city's food crown. Halfway through our list, let's move to number 5. We're at number 5 with the creamy and decadent New York cheesecake. This isn't just any cheesecake, it's a symbol of the city's culinary heritage, A perfect blend of rich cream cheese, sugar, eggs, and vanilla on a crumbly graham cracker crust. But what sets the New York cheesecake apart is its dense, smooth, and creamy consistency, achieved by slow cooking at a low temperature. The New York cheesecake has a history as rich as its flavor. It's believed to have originated in the early 20th century, with Arnold Rubin, a German immigrant, who was inspired by a cheese pie served at a dinner party. Since then, it's become a beloved treat in the city. And where to try this delicacy? Junior's in Brooklyn is famous for its classic New York cheesecake, but equally notable is Eileen's Special Cheesecake in Soho, known for its fluffy and light version. Ready for the top 4? Let's continue. At number 4, we have the succulent lobster roll. This delightfully simple yet indulgent sandwich is a staple in New York's seafood scene. The lobster roll is a symphony of flavors, with succulent chunks of fresh lobster meat, lightly dressed with mayonnaise, and served on a warm, buttery roll. It's a bite of the ocean in the heart of the city. This sandwich's popularity in New York is undeniable, and for good reason. The city's proximity to the Atlantic Ocean ensures a steady supply of fresh lobster, making each roll a gastronomic masterpiece. Where can one find the best lobster roll, you may ask? Well, New York is brimming with eateries that serve this delicacy. From upscale seafood restaurants in Manhattan to quaint little shacks on the city's outskirts, you're never too far from a delicious lobster roll. As we savor the taste of the ocean in a roll, we're getting close to the top. Let's see what's at number 3. Coming in at number 3, we have the famous pastrami on rye, a mouth-watering marvel of culinary craftsmanship that has its roots firmly planted in the bustling delis of New York City. This sandwich, a towering testament to the city's rich immigrant history, is an absolute must-try for any food lover. The pastrami on rye is more than just a sandwich. It's a symphony of flavors, a dance between the salty, smoky pastrami and the sharp, tangy rye. Layered with mustard and sometimes crowned with a crunchy pickle, it's a meal that you can hold in your hands. This sandwich is synonymous with New York's vibrant deli scene. And where to get the best one in the city, you ask? Katz's Delicatessen on the Lower East Side serves a pastrami on rye that's so good, it's been called a New York City landmark in its own right. So make sure to check it out on your next visit. Now onto the top 2. The runner-up at number 2 is the delicious chicken and rice from a halal cart. This mouth-watering dish has become a staple of New York's food scene and is loved by locals and visitors alike. It's a simple yet satisfying meal, traditionally consisting of tender marinated chicken served over a bed of fragrant fluffy rice, topped with a hearty drizzle of white and hot sauce. The beauty of this dish lies in its simplicity, the perfect balance of flavors and textures that make every bite an absolute delight. Now, where to find the best halal cart? Well, they're dotted all across the city, but for the quintessential experience, head to Midtown Manhattan. Here, you'll find carts on almost every corner, each with their own unique take on this beloved dish. So next time you're in the Big Apple, make sure to grab a plate of chicken and rice from a halal cart, and let your taste buds revel in the magic of New York street food. And now, for the number 1 food in New York City. And finally at number 1 we have the innovative and scrumptious cronut. This unique culinary masterpiece is a hybrid of a croissant and a donut, hence the playful name, cronut. Dreamed up by French pastry chef Dominique Ansel, the cronut took the city by storm when it was introduced in 2013. Its flaky, buttery croissant layers are shaped and fried like a donut, then filled with cream and topped with a sweet glaze. The result? A heavenly bite that's both crisp and tender. It's a testament to what happens when creativity meets tradition in the realm of food. The cronut's popularity hasn't waned since its debut. In fact, it's become a symbol of New York's vibrant and ever-evolving food scene. Whether you're a foodie or just someone with a sweet tooth, trying a cronut in New York is a must. And there you have it, the top 10 foods in New York City. Happy eating!